camera got blurry on me. Sorry, guys. There she goes up. This camera's not zooming right. She's going up through there. It's too blurry. There she goes. You can just see her moving. That was pretty cool. I'm gonna pace it off here. I don't know if she might. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole herd of them. They were down over. There's a draw there, and they were down over that draw. That's why she wasn't running. It's because none of the other ones were. She thought everything was okay. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna pace this off here, see how far she really was from when I last had a chance at her there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. She was right here. She was right in here. She was only 30 yards away. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. She might have been just a touch closer, because I had to go around some trees there to get to where she was here. But so she might have been, I don't know, maybe 20. I don't know, 27 yards, something like that. So you can see there's this old road here. She ran out the road. The other ones were standing right up in there. So that's pretty cool, guys. That was that was pretty neat. I was hoping I could get to do that with you guys. That was pretty cool. So, well, I guess I'm gonna shut this camera off and keep on trekking here, and I'll catch up with you later if I see anything neat again. So, all right, catch you later. Hey guys, I'm on my way back. Got in there. What I was going in for was I had to go into town and pick up a package for my wife. She would be going with me, but she had so much work she had to stay home. So I had to trek it in there alone. I wanted to show you something here. Another little tip. You can see there's an old road runs right through here. Goes on down through. It's just an old road, an old logging road, but people travel it, you know. They've traveled it, they've, you know, hunting or whatever. Out here a lot of people hunt on quads, four-wheelers, you know, so they've been traveling it. A lot of guys drive around, they'll be drinking some beer and toss the cans out, like such. If you're ever in a survival situation, if you take an excuse me, take a can like this, an old beer can. Now this one's a little bigger one. This is a 20 24 ounce. Got some water in it yet from laying upside down, or right side up there. But, you know, if you're in a survival situation, that there is perfect. Now you have a container to boil water in. You know, excuse me, you know, you might not have a container or whatever, you're not, you know, whatever the case might be. But this in a survival situation might be your source of water. You know, take that thing and first of all, you definitely want to, like around the mouth area and stuff, you want to really heat that up and kill any germs or anything. But then you could take this and set it by your fire and boil water in it, and then you got safe drinkable water. If you were a little concerned about this top, you know, you could always cut it off and boil water. But this is always a container that you could carry with you. You know, if you were lost and had to keep on a trek somewhere, keep on going to find your way back home or whatever, you know, you'd have a container to boil water in. So I'm gonna take this can. I don't like seeing this stuff laying around in the woods. Kind of drives me nuts when people can't pick up their trash and take it with them. You know, they can throw it out. Why can't they just throw it out at home? But it's kind of ticks me off a little bit. But yeah, well. But anyways, I'm gonna take that along home with me, and I'll discard of it later. But I just wanted to point that out, and if I see anything else interesting along the way, I'll let you know. If not, I'll see you when we get back to the house. So, all right, catch you later, guys. Hey guys. On my way back through here again, saw some more elk. I don't know if I can get up there on them or not. I don't think I'm gonna catch up with them, but several of them. Not bad. Twice in one day. I wish this camera would zoom in a little better for me. But couple elk right there, like I don't know how many. There's that one that was over in there, and then there was like 2 or 3 down in there. But yeah, pretty cool. Well, it's a good sign. You know, there's a couple elk around anyhow. But alright guys, well, I'm gonna back out of here and just let these guys alone. So alright, well, we'll catch you later. Well guys, we made it back home, and saw a couple elk, saw a couple other things. saw a couple deer, but I couldn't get any, you know, any video on them. They were pretty far away and they were moving pretty good, so I couldn't get any video on them. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and this little trek into town, about 11 miles both ways. Not too bad. I just kind of took my time, and you know, wasn't bad at all. So well, I guess with that being said, take care, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Alright, have a good one.